What's good, people? What's good? What's good? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up as y'all come in, man. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's get them likes up when y'all walk in. Let's get the likes up, y'all, when y'all walk in. This thing is killing me today, man. It's 1:37. My stream been acting up all day. Pop out, y'all. Pop out. Give me a water. What up? Get the likes up, y'all. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, it working. It's working. My boy Sean family back. I apologize about that. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. See one thing about me. Y'all know one thing y'all can say? He for his peoples. Y'all can sit there and say that I'm for my peoples. Because I had a live stream going. I have a live stream going. I stopped it because I couldn't see our comment section. A lot of people been like, damn the comment section. Let me say what I got to say. Some people like to do a lot of talking. They don't care about the feedback and anything like that. I literally stopped and did all this confusion for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, I did a lot of confusion just to talk to you guys, man. Just to talk to you guys. James, what up? He said it was a great NBA season. It was good. It was good. Get the likes up, yo. I only got one like. Get the likes up. I only got one like. Get the likes up. I only got one like. Something ain't right, man. Something is not right. I got 10 people here, no one like. Yeah, we gonna get cooking today, man. We definitely gonna get it cooking today. I definitely like to see. My thing is, I like to read the comment section because you know how you start talking, and maybe sometimes you could be wrong, and somebody could correct you, and you could be like, you know what, you right, or someone might need you to elaborate on something. So that's why, to me, I love the comment section. I love feedback from my peoples. I love the feedback from the peoples. Some people don't care about that. I do. That's why I stopped the live and just to get with you guys, man. Just to see what you got to say. That's why it's very important to participate. You know, because I can't read every comment, but you know what though? Y'all can probably engage in the conversation with somebody else that's competent. You may say something, then they might not agree with you. Now y'all in a back and forth. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Oh, hey, true and real. You know I was gonna talk about that. You know I was gonna talk. That's why I said there's no way, I can do this without you guys in the comment section. I know you guys is smart. I definitely want to see y'all feedback. I said I'm not doing no video if I can't see no comments because I was on the computer and on the computer I just got the computer fixed. So I'm definitely gonna go I was trying to test it and see, but I definitely want to get a show in with Man Elder. I definitely want to get a show on Man Elder, but I want to test the computer and is I don't know what's going on. Probably I wanted to do something probably tonight with Elder, But Victor from Guatemala, what up? Chris, what up? Hanif, what up? But true and real, I definitely want to get to that. Yeah, B Skrills, what up? I definitely want to get to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The game, but we definitely need to add a full number. We got to get them hit them likes up, man. 'Cause I can't be in here too long because I'm on my phone. That's why I didn't want to use the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't want to use the phone because I didn't want to use the phone because I know my battery and I want to really kick it with y'all. That's why the quicker y'all hit the like button, um, that's why the quicker y'all hit the like button, I can say what I have to say and we could get a good a live stream going. You know what I'm saying? We get a real good live stream going. You know what I'm saying? We definitely could get a good live stream going. Yeah, we gonna come back. That's why I just got the computer fixed. And I think you guys is on y'all job right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, get the likes up, y'all. We gonna get to it. Greg Brown, what up? We definitely gonna get to it. I got a lot of topics I want to hit, man. It's a lot of stuff I want to hit. But first, before I start this, man, I definitely want to give a shout out. I definitely you guys not doing y'all job, man. Y'all not. Thank you, man. God damn. You know what I'm saying? There's a many of y'all up here, man. Y'all have to wipe nose, man. Y'all have to wipe nose, man. Damn. Um, yeah, get out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Elder, I'm trying to see if he could come back later tonight. Um, I literally just got the computer fixed, but the thing about it is I couldn't see no comments. I couldn't see no comments. There's no way. I got too many steppers on here. I said, there's no way I can do a live without feedback from my peoples. But first I want to give a damn man, Tyrese Haliburton, man, because I ain't gonna lie. Um, let me let me go talk about Tyrese Haliburton for a minute. Now I liked the Haliburton last year, and then he became one of my most hated NBA players when he tucked his tail and always giggling. I'm a no nonsense guy. I'm a no nonsense guy. I feel that us fans pay too much money and too invested, and I don't like when clown stuff come in. I really don't. As a fan, let me break something down to you. I played basketball before, right? I didn't reach the highest level, right? And my thing was I really loved the game. I played basketball hard. When I lost, I was emotional. I ain't cried and stuff, but I was very emotional. I really liked the win. I competed every time. So when I was watching basketball as a kid in the 80s and I'm watching it, I seen that same passion. I saw the same passion I have when I played ball. How them guys really went out there and competed. It wasn't no fraternizing back in the days. You didn't know who. Right now, you know everybody who's friends. I could tell you, we know who all friends. I can't tell you who was friends back in the days. Like, oh no, that's his man. They friends from other teams. I can tell you right now, just about everybody who cool with each other. We know who all friends with each other. It's just too much fraternizing. Players don't care. It's about their brand. It's about a lot. So I lost a lot of love for the basketball game. Like not the game itself, but the NBA. I don't like the NBA like I used to. I'm just gonna totally be honest. Before I couldn't miss a. Right now, I miss a lot of Laker games. And not only that I miss Laker game, sometimes I ain't watch the whole games. Sometimes I may just watch the last quarter. Sometimes I might have just watched a half. Um, I don't care. I don't care. I couldn't. It's not the same, man, because the players got me like this. It's the players. You know what I'm saying? It's the players. It's a lot going on that I just don't like. So I said to say this, I'm gonna make it quick. So I'm speaking for me. So I liked Haliburton when in Sacramento when he first got to all up until when he played the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And I saw him giggling. They had game one. It's not just because the Celtics. I'd have been like that anyway. But if they had game one in the bag, he fumbled. He blew the game. Blew the game. They had game two. They blew the game. They blew two back-to-back games. They could have went up 2-0 against the Celtics last year. He giggling. He gets hurt. He giggling, and I'm like, huh? You clown. And so he became public enemy number one. I couldn't stand Tyrese Haliburton. But I ain't gonna lie, I started appreciating him more when the playoffs started this year. It seemed like he took it a little more serious. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized he's just a goofball. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for him. I really do feel bad, and it irks me that you know what I mean. These guys early in their career, I don't. Not saying I wish injury on nobody, but why can't be nobody who's about to retire? Then somebody who in the early of their career, like the guy on Denver, Deshaun Holmes, um, Deron Holmes, he tore his Achilles, ain't play a game. Like a player that's the end of the career, it happens. Like if they this made they last year or something. Okay, cool. They made their money. They submitted. Okay, cool. When it happens like that, and you have to miss a whole season, and you in your prime in your career, early in your career, that sucks, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. Um, so that I agree, Greg Brown, and that's the thing, and that is the thing. And so, like as Laker fans, so I'm gonna talk NBA Finals for a little while. They won, right? I hope Tyrese Haliburton. Yo, they put a post. Everybody who wore number zero tore their Achilles in the playoffs. Dame tore his Achilles against Indiana, right? Um, Tatum tore his Achilles, and Tyrese Haliburton, and they all wore number zero. That's crazy. That's crazy. They all wore number zero. So it, that's sad. Guys hope they recover, and hope them guys recover, man. And but we definitely got to give shout out to OKC, man. We definitely had to give a shout out to OKC, man. Um, they took it and they won, man. I would have had them favorites to win anyway. Even how Burton played, I still had them winning, but it would have made it a little better. You know what I mean? They took the game, they won, man. And they not going anywhere. You got to have them. You got to have them favorite. I think it would be irresponsible if you put Houston just because they got Kevin Durant. Y'all don't know when a team win, and they don't have to break up their team. See, it's a lot of layers to that Laker championship. When the Lakers won the championship, and everybody be like, "Why they broke up that team?" Me personally, it is a difference. It's a difference, and some people, well said, Greg. Um, it's a difference. Let me tell you this: it's a difference when you got a young team like that, and the way they won. You see, Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso said they can't say that because regardless of we could say we want, I could sit there. I'm accepting the champion as the Lakers got 18 champions, right? But it is different because, and I heard this. This been since 2000. I've been around a lot of NBA players after that, right? I've been a lot like this small conversation. I ain't gonna sit there and say I'm buddy buddy. And then my homeboy also told me this. Then I seen it. A lot of people said they mind mentally they just wasn't there. That's just the reality. I'm not diminishing the Laker championship, but they say a lot of people said, and your guys heard it too. Mentally, they wasn't there. It's just different. It's different. And Alex Caruso, he likes this championship better than the one with the Lakers. And so I said to say this: when people sit there and say Lakers stupid, Lakers broke up their team. I think the Lakers the good thing about the Lakers, they had a good chance to win that championship because they had a good year. So to me, I don't. That's why I kind of count it. Now, if the Lakers was like a fifth or sixth seed and they wasn't all that and then just won, I feel the Lakers was one of the best teams. They was the top three team in the NBA, and the Lakers was good that year. So I think they could have won, but you just never know. You just don't know, and it does matter when you going home and away. It does, because now it's this different. It's different, but this not diminishing Lakers championship, but it Alex Caruso kind of exposed it. He kind of exposed it, and it kind of hurt. You know what I mean? To me, Lakers got 18 champions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this just because I want to have the champions more than Celtics or be close to Celtics, but it is different. We cannot take that away. And he kind of exposed it, and he definitely said this champion feels better. And the Lakers took a lot of heat, and no way the Lakers would have. Lakers came back with that team. They got smoked. They got smoked if they came back with that team. That team, they had a good year, and that was going to be that. You couldn't get out another. You know how number one, winning the championship. This is why I said with the Tracy McGrady thing, why I said Tracy McGrady was bugging out. To win back to back mentally it's hard winning back to back. It's hard because everybody had to be locked in. Because a lot of people feel they got the monkey off their back and they take their foot off the gas. You see how OKC that defense, how Lou Dog they was gone at it. Now would they have that defense next year? We have to see. We have to see. You got to have no favorite, but we have to see because one thing we know, a lot of people be satisfied with some type of success. That's what separated guys like Kobe and Michael Jordan, because with Kobe and Michael Jordan, they was hungry for more. Them guys kept coming. They's hungry for more. It's it's not. I'm telling you, AD when he won that champ, AD you saw from the start he was a whole different person. We all thought AD that was going to change because sometimes championships makes you better. It's supposed to make you better. To be honest, championships supposed to make you better, but championships supposed to make you better. But um, as a team, you're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be more seasoned, and even individually to a point too, because it's just different. But when I saw the championship, Anthony Davis went backwards. I lost a lot of respect for Anthony Davis. I did because I was like, the Lakers. He got a championship. He that championship just make you feel kind of invincible and make you feel like you can't take that away from me. I thought Anthony Davis was gonna be better, and he wasn't. He wasn't mentally. I thought he's gonna be mentally. I thought he's gonna be totally different player. He wasn't. He didn't step up to the challenge. I thought that Lakers was gonna be his team. LeBron still had control over the team after that year. So when that happened, I said, "Oh man, Anthony Davis just not cut for it." But a lot of players just not cut for that once they win a championship. They take their foot off the gas. That's why I'm saying about I'm looking personality wise. I honestly think if T Mac was on the Lakers, and they the one that first ring. I don't think they'd won back to back rings with T Mac if you swap T Mac for Kobe. Because I think T Mac would have been the same way. It'd have been like, all right, we won a championship. And I think Shaq would have been happy and they'd have been, oh, we won a championship. That push and that aggressiveness that Kobe had, it helped Shaq. It helped them and Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I think that helped the Lakers. Come on, let's get the likes up, y'all. People in the I think that helped them. That's what I said. It's little things. It's not just putting the ball in the hoop. It comes more to that. Y'all don't understand to become a great boxer and all the stuff there is different. When them guys is the Ali's and the top of the line boxers, the top of the line football players, the top echelon baseball players, the top echelon musicians, top echelon actors, is different. It's different, bro. It's different. T Mac, yeah, I believe. Okay, they after they won that one, they wouldn't have won no back to back champion. It wouldn't have been the same. He mentally not that. He blew a 3-1 lead and they lost at the 3-1 lead and he was so nonchalant. That told me a lot right there about you. You blow a 3-1 lead and you could have went to the second round and you get on that podium like it was nothing. That tells you right there. It's a mentality thing. It's a mentality thing. So I said to say this. Um, Anthony Davis wasn't strong enough. So that right there, I know the Lakers couldn't bring that team back. And like I said, Danny Green was done, right? I think Rondo gave us all he had. I don't think Rondo could have been any better than he was. I think he gave us all he had. Mentally, KCP and them guys done chopped out. I don't think if the Lakers would have brought back that same, they wouldn't have won. And you gotta admit they upgraded. Dennis Schroeder definitely was an upgrade over Danny Green. That's who they traded Danny Green for Dennis Schroeder. And then the Lakers picked up Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell was 26 years old, averaging 19 points, was the sixth man of the year. So the mistake they made with Marcus Gasol, they tried to get too fancy. They should just kept JaVale McGee. That was their biggest mistake. He said, y'all tried to diminish everything. OKC was a good defensive team. Yep. You can't make no excuse. OKC legitimate champions, man. They legit champions, man. Legit champions. And now this gonna show what they cut from. Because you gotta put them as favorite. And them guys did. If they come out with that same intensity, they're gonna have a OKC. This is why the Lakers got to be on they A game. Because you got Houston got better. You got OKC ain't going nowhere. I think Dallas. See the thing what I said about Dallas, and this is my problem with Dallas. AD mentally not tough. AD mentally not tough, and I think that definitely hurt the Lakers by AD mentally not tough, and I think it's gonna with Dallas. I don't see him willing them, and Kyrie just be all over the place. I think that's what they miss. They need like the team like that. They need like somebody like a Draymond on their team. I just don't know if they mentally tough to grind out wins like that. But talent wise, Dallas definitely gonna have a good team, and Kyrie ain't gonna be back for a while. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, OKC defense was great. Like you can't diminish that. Like you can't diminish no OKC what they did, man. You can't do that. And I respect Alex Caruso because he said it. He laughed and said, now nobody can say nothing because a lot of people around, you think he, let me tell y'all this. You think Alex Caruso is worrying about what the fans say. When he sat there and said, now nobody can say nothing about the ring, Alex Caruso wasn't talking about the fans, people saying bubble ring and some of the, he talking about his peers. And a lot of players was sitting there saying they mentally was checked out. They didn't want to be there. A lot of players. And we all know that to win a championship, you have to be focused. Focus is big part of a championship, being locked in. The only good thing the Lakers got going for them was they was a good team all year. That's the only thing the Lakers could stand on, to be honest, is they was having a good year all season. They was good all season. And they was one of the best teams all season. So you can't take that away from the Lakers, man. They was clicking. They was one of the best team all season. So it's not like it was flukish. The Lakers was one of the favorites to win the championship that year. So that's the good thing the Lakers got going for them. But the reality is, it's and what makes it look bad, I ain't gonna lie. What makes the Lakers championship look bad? They after they after they did win, they was never no championship contenders after that. That's what makes it look bad. That's what brings the flukiness. After that one championship, the Lakers never was a championship contender after that. They've been, it was no real threat, no real championship after that. It wasn't. That's what makes it look bad. But I'm counting it as a chip. To me, it definitely wasn't the chip. If you ask me that joint or another chip, and when they say it's harder, I don't think so. He said because they wasn't mentally strong. Is that the Lakers? The Lakers was gonna win that when they lost first round with AD in 21. They wasn't a good team. They wasn't. They wasn't. I don't think they was gonna win that year. I don't think they was gonna win that year. I didn't look at them as no real threat like that. I don't think so. But you could. I don't think they was gonna win back to back that year. Days up 2-1. He got hurt. I don't think it didn't feel. If you look at that season and look at the season before when they won the championship, it this was different. I didn't see the same. AD wasn't locked in like that. But everybody had their own opinion. But there was, to me, there was no real. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But the bottom line is, yeah, we'll never know. That's what I said. I'm not gonna. I'm not. We're not gonna waste no time to talk about that. We're just gonna talk about now. This is why guys like me and Greg Brown and Eric and a bunch of other Laker fans feel the way we feel. We know as long. See, one thing. Myself, Greg Brown, Eric, and a lot of you guys who diehard Laker fans. We know long as with LeBron on the team, like it's you can't really build around them. And I see when guys have ulterior motive, like like I said, I watched Trevor Lane's show, right? And it's like he make good points, but then he seemed a little compromised. He seemed compromised because maybe he want LeBron have the he's just a nice guy. I think he genuinely a nice guy. He don't really have nothing bad to say about nobody. But I was watching the show last night, and the stuff he's saying, yeah, LeBron, people don't understand. Laker fans want LeBron gone. I don't understand why. Like, how can you be a diehard Laker fan and you Laker Nation and you supposed to know the tradition of the Lakers and not understand why? Like, it's Lakers haven't been good. Lakers, if you look at the whole time LeBron been there, it wasn't good. We have more bad times than good times with LeBron James being there. Then he's older, he makes $50 million. And nobody's saying, because I saw he said, oh, the Lakers are supposed to cut LeBron. They're not gonna have cap space. Nobody's saying that. Nobody, it's not about Lakers winning this year. See, his thing is, um, Trevor Lane thing is he think as Laker fans, we trying to go all in and win this year. It's not about. I don't think it's nothing the Lakers can win this year. I don't think it's nothing the Lakers can do for them to win this year. Reds Dog said, "Let's start the protest." I'm not in LA. If y'all got the shit going, let me know. I will get on the flight and go out there in my bullhorn, and I think I could get a strong point across because people we can do that. Set up, I would be there. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like I said, and reason why I hate to do that because I don't really like to talk about other channels like I'm down in them. It's not about me talking about, but the thing is, he has a huge platform, and I like his channel. I watch his channel. I would tell you guys to go subscribe. He's a hard worker. He got multiple. To me, the best joint I like is him and Keith Smith. Him and Keith Smith, I like that. See that to me, that's why it always. That's why you could tell that when this is perfect when this is a perfect example when you could tell like when how people be good with other people and like the real shit comes out of you when you with some people. It's not just yes men. Like you got like Steve Nash and LeBron James. Steve Nash is a yes man. So the show Mind the Game probably can be better if it's more challenging. Steve Nash is a yes man. Kevin, I mean, Trevor Lane with Keith Smith is the best. Keith Smith, not a Laker fan, but he not a Laker hater, but he just real and point out a lot of things. He just not some stuff Trevor say like, nah, I disagree, Trevor, but he going to challenge it. The black guy that's with him is corny, and then when he be with the other like diehard Laker guys, they just all in agreement. With no matter what it is, they all in agreement to let us sometimes people have their own opinion about things. And that's why I like the front office show with him and Keith Smith. That show is fire. I like with him and Keith Smith. You know what I'm saying? He said I said that we know Lakers. Yeah. So my thing is thank you. But moving forward with the Lakers, thank you. And see, this is where y'all need to campaign to me get on his show. I don't think Trevor Lane will ever have me on the show. I'm a little too raw. I would be respectful being on his show, right? I'd be very respectful. I'm respectful with anybody. That's not my thing. I may come off a little rough here, but I'm never in a line of being disrespectful. Like, you know what I mean? I could get my point across. He says it's not a debate show. It's not that it's a debate show. I don't like debate show. When me and Elder joined, that's why I try to when me and Elder formed the show, and I told him behind the scenes, my plan was this exactly my plan. I don't like debates. See, I'm glad you brought that up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up because um some people may take it as me saying I would like to get on the show to debate. It's not debate. I'm speaking what it is. See, there's a difference debate and what it is. Debate is more so people just want to challenge everything. I don't disagree with everything he says. See, that's what Skip and them guys do. Skip and them guys disagree. They just want to be, if you're on this side, that side, a debate. I don't like debates. That's not my thing. And I'm glad OG sent. He said it's not a debate show. It's meant to speak the game of basketball from a standpoint. Uh, he talked about um, he talking about the Steve Nash and LeBron. It's not the point of with the Steve Nash and LeBron James mind the game is meant for debate, but you can't agree with everything. If you feel it's not true and somebody speaking of something, it's all right to give another light to it because you agree to everything and now people listen to it. It's not about agreeing to everything. It's just not about that. Like um like when I sit there and say I would like to be on Trevor Lane's show and I say he wouldn't want me. It's not about me. Like for instance, last night when he sat there and said, let's say if I was on the show with him last night and he said, these Laker fans, I see all these people in the Lakers. He probably talk about me because I know he's seen my show plenty of times. That's a fact. I know he watched my show. He aware who I am. But and he might have been talking about me and probably other Lakers shows. But he said I see a lot of people talking about they want LeBron James going. Who you going to get? Who you going to get better than LeBron James and hope the Lakers win the champ? See, this what I'm saying now. If you had a guy like me on the show, I would have clearly break something down like this. I'd be like, Trevor, Laker fans is not trying to say they can win the champ. He's the one thinking championship. I don't see no path this year where Lakers can win a championship. I don't. I honestly don't see it. And his thing is, oh, Lakers need center. It's more than just a center. And I think, like I said, he thinks to me, he got a lot more faith in LeBron James than I do. It's not that I think that LeBron James not good or anything like that. Like he keeps saying, LeBron James 6 and votes. We none of that shit matters. And he's 6 and 4. He just LeBron James' impact on winning is not the same. It's not the same. Like if you put him in the Luca, and that's why I said when people be like, "Oh, LeBron James still playing the same at a high level as he was, his number the same at 2025 as it was in 2005." It's not the same impact though. See, that's what I'm saying. When you played the game, it's still different. And this NBA, a lot of people's stats and stuff, numbers is watered down. This is the era of watered down. You can't tell me. You look at some guys and you look at their career highs. Nowhere in the world they a 40-point score. And look at some of these guys. Like you don't look at like right now a bucket getter guy that you could look at bucket getter. He you could see him a bucket getter, and you could throw him in any era. Like a guy like Cam Thomas, he's a bucket getter. You put him in 2000s, you could see him come off the bench and a bucket getter. He wouldn't be scoring the same points and doing what he's doing now, but you could picture him in that role years ago in 2000s, 99, whatever you want to say, he'd still be a guy that could get you buckets. Austin Reeves, it would have been not. He would have been that. He did. His game and stuff. He would not have been a guy that ever averaged no 20 points in no NBA. He just wouldn't have been. You'd put him back 10 years from now. The game is wide open where guys look more than what they is. This is a watered down league offensively. Look at the numbers of scoring. Look at the guys. Give a guy like Peyton Pritchard scoring like that. He wouldn't have been no offensive guy like that. He just wouldn't have. Some guys you look at they offensive game is not really what it is. And then like a guy like Jaren Jackson, he averaged 20 points. He no way he'd have been averaging no 20 points in the NBA. Jaren Jackson Jr. He wouldn't have been that. So there's a lot of guys you look at their career. Look how many guys score 50. Look at guys score 50 in this league. 40. You have guys who average 6 points. Their career high have to have 40-point nights. Like, come on, man. They have 40s and stuff like that. Like, come on, they average 6 points out the year. Like, come on, it's just different. And see, the thing is, like I said, it's not like I would be on his show challenging everything. If some stuff I'm agreeing with, I'm with him on certain stuff. but he comes off and he says a lot like, "Yo, center, center, center." It's more like how, like okay, the Lakers gonna. He keeps saying Lakers need two centers, which is true. Okay, they need two centers. For one of them centers, and he say a good off season. He said if you could get a Clint Capella and Claxton, you put Clint Capella and Claxton on the Lakers right now. Of course, that means Rui definitely out of there. You know what I'm saying? So Rui definitely be gone. Kaneka be gone, right? Um, let's just say that, right? The Lakers still not no championship team. Them centers they talking about is not going to make no impact where they going to make them a championship team. I think that they think the Lakers is closer than what they is. That is the problem. They think the Lakers closer than what they is. Just like they're saying Lakers in 5 of Minnesota. I was like, y'all bugging. I told y'all from day one, y'all bugging. Y'all think Lakers in 5. I thought the Lakers gonna win a championship, but I said it wouldn't surprise me if Minnesota win because they evenly match. I said that. I said they evenly match. It wouldn't surprise me if Minnesota won. I told you guys that they evenly match. And Minnesota people wasn't watching. Minnesota, Indiana was playing good down the stretch. They struggled in season, and that's the thing. He said Trevor overvaluing players like crazy, which is true. It's true. He talked about Nick Claxton and Clint Capella. The Lakers, that's not gonna push the Lakers championship team. And so I would say Trevor Lane, even if he watching this, it's not that Laker fans want LeBron James gone and Laker fans think that they can replace. No, Lakers cannot replace no LeBron James if he leave. If LeBron James decide right now he's out, no, the Lakers can't replace. We not getting no player that's better than LeBron James, but we talking about a building block starting to build something. It had to start somewhere. That's all we talking about. The Lakers got to get back to building a team and when to get the media and get the negativity out of it. Where if they lose, okay, they lose, and that's just what it is. It's not always a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's torturing. They tortured Malik Beasley, tortured D'Lo, tortured KCP. They tortured players. Laker fan base tortured a lot of players, man. Yeah, Johan Buha too. Yeah. The thing is, these teams is making serious moves. Ime Udoka is a serious coach. He's not playing that. That stuff. Kevin Durant got away with Frank Vogel and and Buzenhauser. It's not working with this guy here. And they got a serious team. They got guys come off their bench. He's mentally gonna have them guys on some tough shit. He's not gonna have them just laying down. You got Dallas that I think gonna be a good team, but I just don't like their leadership. I just don't. I don't trust Anthony Davis or Kyrie Irving as far as leadership. Definitely not Anthony Davis. We all know he's not. And they need a grit player, you know what I'm saying? But they talent wise, they up there. Denver always gonna be there. Denver always gonna be there. Minnesota got a good team. He said you can't cap Reign. D'Lo was doing. D'Lo was playing. Let me tell y'all this, man. Let me explain this to you. Right? Let me explain this to you. When the Lakers first got D'Lo, I'm gonna do D'Lo whole time in LA, right? Whole time in LA. Number one, let's get this out. Lakers going to have when you're a role player. Let's speak on role players, right? Role players, you if you expect role players to be good every night, you sadly mistaken. You had Anthony Davis, you got LeBron, then you got role players after that. You have to have some type of structure of what it is, right? You gotta give them some leeway. As long as they out there competing, that's just what it is. You can't expect. That's why when people got down on Austin Reeves, And people like Kareem, I'm surprised you ain't go in on Austin Reeves. I'm like, why Kareem gonna go in on Austin Reeves? That's about right. What happened in that Minnesota season, that's about right. I was expecting him to dominate. They had the greed. They had the guys who not gonna play with him. Not they had the guys who gonna stay in front, not gonna do a lot of. It's different when you go into this city, that city, teams that's all over the place. They not playing. You watch teams like I watched teams not even guard him and worrying about him making the pass instead of he got the ball in his hand. With a lot of players, even with a lot of stuff, guys don't. The intensity level is just different. So people sit there and say, so I didn't go in on Austin Reeves. And people wanted me to go in on Austin Reeves. I'm like, no, because he did what I expect him to do. He had a subpar season. They got gorillas on the wing, and guys going to D him and not going to play with him. And he is who I think he is, which is a good player, but not what people think he is. You know what I mean? So I that's just what it is with that. And the thing with Trevor Lane, these guys fail to realize LeBron James gonna be 41 years old. You cannot build the team on. And then, not only that, he's 41. He year by year, you can't build no type of real chemistry with that. Oh, let me go back to D'Lo. I'm sorry. Now D'Lo comes to the Lakers, right? You come mid-season, so a person come mid-season. It's not easy. It's not easy coming mid-season, right? He was good with the Lakers. Playoffs time come, he struggles. Okay, cool. He struggles. Now, once he struggled in that playoff season, fans hated him. They wanted him gone. He became a free agent. He picked up his option. The fans hated him. D'Lo got way more hate than Austin Reeves. The fans don't. D'Lo and Austin Reeves both struggled in the playoffs. D'Lo and Austin Reeves, but D'Lo hate was way more stronger than Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, people sitting there saying, yeah, the only reason people are trading Austin Reeves because he has a contract coming up, and they like, but most people is not really that mad at Austin Reeves. People hated D'Lo, hated him. D'Lo didn't have a chance coming into the season. He didn't. Because after he didn't play well in that Denver series and the Lakers lost, and he didn't play well in that Denver series, the Lakers lost. They hated him. He picked up his option. He didn't have a chance. So anything he did, he struggled, and Dave just was on him. Same thing like Westbrook. They hated Westbrook. There's nothing. When the Laker fans hated him, let's be honest, the way the Lakers fans hated D'Lo and the way they hated Roy Westbrook, it's really nothing they could do good. Because they have a good game. It wasn't. I seen times Westbrook and D'Lo had good games. They like, yeah, but Westbrook had 25 points. But yeah, but he still had them stupid, dumb. The Lakers had Westbrook had 25 points and the Lakers win. Yeah, but he still made them stupid, dumb turnovers that almost cost them the game. And it always was something with D'Lo and Westbrook. So I say have to say this. It's always some bull crap around the Lakers. It's always some bull crap around the Lakers. It's just that. So he said, I still think the Lakers should trade. I agree. He said D'Lo for he said Reeves for Murray. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. So my thing is this. What we know, let's just be honest. It been total chaos. See, a lot of guys is not Laker fans. I remember when the Lakers was rebuilding. That was the happiest time for Laker fans. When my boy Steve Holler was good. That was the happiest time for Laker fans when Lakers was rebuilding. They in the NBA, it's not easy. It's like it's only came. I've been a Laker fan for a long time. All this drama and this confusion is only here because of LeBron James. So I say this to guy like Trevor Lane when people say why the Laker fans want LeBron James going on that much. It's not like the Lakers gonna get a player that's better than LeBron. It's not about them getting a player that's better than LeBron James. We are human. Nobody perfect. But it's going to be drama long as LeBron James on that team. It's going to be where look at these guys, look at the role play, look at TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell stepped up and played big. Played big. Them guys like that would have got crucified on the leg. It's always blaming. It's always bullcrap. And then he gonna sit there and say, "Oh, the summer league, we could get the summer league. Probably the Lakers gonna play in the California Classic, and that gonna be before July 10th. We'd be able to see Bronny like that. This is the problem. These teams is not playing. Minnesota gonna be there. Minnesota got Tim Connelly. Tim Connelly is a good general manager. He's a good general man. They draft well. Remember, they drafted Shannon, Terrence Shannon Jr. They drafted Rob Dillingham. They got the 17th and I think the 31st pick. Minnesota going to be good. They had a rough start. They going to be good. Not Phoenix. Houston going to be good. OKC ain't going nowhere. OKC got a team. And see, this is the beauty of OKC. The way they team structured. If they can just say, okay, we can run it back. If we don't like what we see while the season going, they in position to make a trade. They in position to make a good trade if they don't like what they seeing. They got that. They can do that and make a big trade and they right back at it because a lot of times winning back to back, it be the focus level. People don't care. Like I said about Porzingis yesterday. Porzingis got a championship and he was content. He was content. Went right back to injury prone Porzingis. He been damaged good for he was nothing all season. That's why I said Phoenix would be stupid if they trade for Porzingis. This, you wrong, bro. He said, let me read this. He said, Greg Brown said, not Greg Brown. Southeast said Lakers need a 7-foot that can stretch the floor one piece away. That's where I disagree. Lakers not one piece away. Right now, I could give y'all any. Okay, I could put Miles Turner. If you keep that exact same team, put Miles Turner on Lakers, they not no one piece away. They not. Y'all keep thinking that. Lakers, and it's like they got happy Lakers be okay. You look at imagine Lakers OKC. OKC ran circle. You think what's name defensively? You watch how they get up in them. It'd have been a problem. Miles Turner can't rebound. You put Miles Turner on Lakers right now. You set a stretch big away. And let the Lakers have the exact same team. You put Miles Turner at center. Braun, Finney-Smith, Reeves, and Luka. I guarantee you OKC still mopped the Lakers. Mopped them. Mopped them. We'll still mop them. You put Luke Dort on Luka. Caruso could guard LeBron. LeBron don't post up, and Caruso can guard him. And Case and Wallace, what's the name on where the Lakers going? And Hakkasan, them guys could get offensive rebounds. That is where this is why. Thank you, Greg Brown. See, that's what I'm glad I got guys. A lot of my Laker guys like True and Real and these guys like that on here. Because it's the delusional, and like I said, he said Suns going to draft 4 shooting guards and think they back. Tell me I'm wrong. I agree, Steve. I feel your pain. See, I like Steve Holler. Let's talk about Steve Holler for a minute. Steve Holler is a diehard Phoenix fan, right? And I could tell if Steve Holler was Laker fan, I would like Steve Holler. You know why? He don't deal with delusion. See, some people think when you're a fan of a team, you got to agree with everything. Steve Holler wants the best for his team, and Steve Holler know that Phoenix in a bad situation right now. He know Phoenix in a bad situation right now. And he comes on this Laker channel and he like my content and he supported. And I I'm a Laker fan like Steve, a Phoenix fan, where he know bullshit when he see it, and we not just gonna ride with him just because we Laker fans and ride anything that the Lakers doing. And that is the problem. The problem is, and reason why, like I said, I like Trevor Lane. I truly, truly like him. I think he's a real good person. He good-hearted guy. He's not confrontational, and he loves his Lakers. But it's, I think he has a humongous Laker channel. So, and when you got a channel, you got 500,000 followers, and you saying what you're saying, you get. That's why you think when people market, right? People gives people like that money because they know they have a voice. So let's say if let's say Pumas want to market the new Puma shoe, they give, let's say they say, okay, Trevor Lane, I give you $10,000 to market us all year, 12,000. Let's say I give you $1,000 a month to market us, somebody like Pumas or something, right? Them just throwing something out there. You know how they doing it? Because they feel he has some influence. He had 500,000 subscribers. They feel he has some type of influence on his audience, right? So, reason why like I said, I'm speaking with Trevor Lane, and I don't like a lot of the stuff because you have that big audience, but you misleading the people. You got the Lakers, you got Laker fans thinking they won one piece away, a center, and they good, and that's not the truth. Them getting the center is just what it is, and that's not the truth. The Lakers more than just a center away. The Lakers got a lot of holes, a lot of holes. Exactly. Greg Brown said LeBron James, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he feel he want to get an interview with LeBron James, or he worked for, if he actually worked for the Lakers where he can't say nothing negative. I don't know. But the problem is with LeBron James, right? And the truth of the matter, you're not going to win when it's chaos. If you look at it, you have to win a championship when you all won. When you a team and you whole and you win together and you lose together. That never been LeBron James. Reg Dog said it best. Reg Dog said Lakers not a championship team with LeBron. He said Reeves and Luca and the center can't fix that. They can't. They can't. They can't. And that's just the reality of it. So I'm always my boy Wicked Gems. What up? I'm here just to say this because I see a lot of, when I'm on Trevor, like I said, I watch Trevor Lane's show. I like it. But when I'm watching it, I see a lot of guys that watch my show that watch his show. So I know we have some of the same audience, right? But I just got to be real. It's not me just don't like, but you're not going to win like that. LeBron is always finger pointing. He gets right on his show and sit there and say, "Man, Luca can't do it all like that." How you a leader saying that? You got 8 other guys. You didn't do. You ain't have no real good series like that to be talking like that. What type of leader is that? When do we ever galvanize his troops? Every time they lose, he always come with an excuse. Either he hurt or is always trade. It's always something. Sometimes you're just gonna have to lose. You can't win everything. And that mentality is just not good. It's not good. And Lakers got to get away from that type of mentality. The Laker organization, they need to start now. So when Trevor Lane sit there and say, "Oh, I don't get Laker," like I don't know if he watched my channel and he think I'm saying, "Oh, get rid of LeBron James and we gonna win a champ." I'm not saying that. It's a build, and you have to build the culture, and you have to start building towards something. That's all we saying. As Laker fans, I can speak for the Reds dogs. All of us on here, the Greg Brown, all of us, the Sean fam, everybody that's on here, we all. It's not that we saying, oh, LeBron James off this team. We going I don't. I'm scratching the Lakers from winning the championship this year anyway. It's a start. LeBron James off this team sooner the better. That's all I'm saying. I'm expecting him to play at least this year, but I don't want to see him opt out and he have a 1-for-1. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see that. Steve said I've been watching more NFL content when this joint seemed rigged by the commissioner, and it do make it seem like the NBA just don't help. Like with that Luca thing, and then them getting Cooper flag, it just seemed crazy. It seems crazy. It just seems crazy. Laker World Order, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's a Bron need to come off the bench. It's not the. I don't think it's. He just need to be off the team. Him and his son. Him and his son just need to be off the team because it's too much. We've been going through chaos for so many years. I don't have a problem. And I see he said, oh, people think the Lakers. I'm speaking like this because I don't know if he referring to me or referring to, I don't know. He said, "Yo, people is ridiculous." Like he when he says stuff like people think that the Lakers gonna have 50 million in cap space if LeBron leaves right now. That's not true. They only gonna have mid level. Then he said last night. So let's say if something about Nikhil Alexander, it's not that. If LeBron James leaves now, right? LeBron James leave now. You could constantly now you could see you don't got nobody year to year. That's not good anyway. You got to play year by year, um, undecided if he's gonna be there or not. That's just not good. Then he makes $50 million. That's another thing not good. You know what I'm saying? You can't. They got too many poor defenders on their team. They not athletic. It's a lot going on with them. When you just take the drama out of it, where and the media and the fan base, they do that. You take the drama out of it, and let's say now the Lakers team, Lakers lose, it won't. Okay, they lost. They lost. They went. They went. You building towards something. Okay, now we got this. We got Luca. Okay, now boom. You could build towards something. They lose. All right, next year we could add this. I ain't no death threats to players. Players stupid, and all year they down on one particular player, and like nah. It wasn't like that. It wasn't never like I've been Laker fan for years. It never was like that. It wasn't like that, and it always like this on LeBron James teams. When he was with Cleveland, the same way. It always somebody gonna get dragged in the media. Always somebody gonna get dragged. So it's not just on the Lakers. My my subscribers, I mean the mods is doing y'all job today. Y'all getting rid of. I saw homeboy, and I'm gonna read his comment. He said, "So this guy he took with me. I'm supposed to be a cracked out Stephen A. Smith. When I talk about LeBron, people mad, and it's not like I'm talking about LeBron and hatred. I'm just ready for him to go, and I'm not straddling no fence like I done in the past. I done straddled the fence in the past, and I'm not straddling no fence. I got a clear stance. I want LeBron off the team. I had to admit, in the past, even though I wasn't liking a lot of stuff was happening, I straddled the fence. But once his son and JJ and it became a little too much, I said to myself, the all gloves off. I'm not a Laker fan no more. I want this clown off the team. I've been feeling away, but I was trying to give LeBron the benefit of doubt. I was trying to, even though I was never really cared for him, but I tried rooting for him. I tried to support him some way. All gloves came off last year. That's all. That's all. And I straddled the fence. My heart and my mind was like, a lot of it's like, nah, I really don't fuck with him. But it's like, I'm like, I was like a Libra scale with LeBron like this, and now I'm totally done with this guy. That's just what it is. Like Rasul said, Braun is a cancer point. It's just what it is. He don't have to see. People think, oh, how he can he don't say. It don't have to say. It's his fans. We all know, and he got a little. LeBron be knowing what he's doing. He act like his injury is so bad, but he danced went to a club that same night and was dancing like crazy. Then we saw him in two other videos dancing like crazy. Him dancing with a little girl somewhere like that. That's all that is. I straddled the fence with Bron, and I'm no longer doing that. That's all. So people like, yo, I see people like Kareem, I should like your fan now. You getting like ticket and you getting like them. Yo, hate for LeBron James and this that. No, I explained what it is with me. I'm not getting like no ticket and nobody. I always anybody follow me, I never cared for LeBron anyway, but I try to support him because he's on the Lakers, and I try to be supportive. And I was straddling on the fence. I straddled the fence. And straddling the fence is not good, like I tell you guys. I can admit that. I was straddling the fence with this guy. What's that? What's that? About the iron?
Yeah.
I know you ain't wearing no sweatpants.
Yeah.
You know how hot it is today?
Yeah.
How hot it is today?
You said 90.
So why would you wear sweatpants in 90-degree weather?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do it, you wear them same. And I said that. Kevin Durant, you have to bring the thing over here. Kevin Durant, that's why I said I would trade Kevin Durant for LeBron. Kevin Durant fit with Luka be easy. It'd be easy. He don't need the ball. He a better defender than LeBron James. He don't need the ball. He be that wing guy. I said that. I would take Kevin Durant any day over LeBron James. Kevin Durant, that's what I said. One thing about Kevin Durant, you could drop him off any team he fit. LeBron James, you have to do a lot of changes. Kevin Durant, you could drop him off any team and he fit. You couldn't do that with LeBron James. We all know LeBron. One thing we know about LeBron going to stat chase. He stat chase a lot. He do a lot of stat chase. He don't play winning basketball. That's just what it is. He don't play winning basketball. That's just what it is with LeBron. That's why you can't go by stat. I see him chase rebounds. I see him like make an admin where okay, I need to get a couple more assists. I need to get a couple more rebounds. I need to hurt and get 6 or 7 more points. I'll be in my 20s. I see him with 17 points, and now he's gunning like ain't no tomorrow. He got 17, and it's the fourth quarter. He going crazy to get his numbers. We see this. Wow. My boy Sean, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate. He said we never blame Luke Walton or DJ Banger for the season loss. When you read, let me tell you this. The reality, this everybody close?
Yeah.
Thanks. The reality is this. As a team, as a team, right? You It's not easy. You win as a team, you lose as a team. This point blank period. Of course, if you need something, you don't have to destroy a guy. You know what I'm saying? You you don't have to destroy a guy. You can sit there and say, okay, we need to upgrade. He said we blame Gasol though. Yeah, people went at Gasol, but not like they went in. And they definitely went at Gasol because Gasol definitely was playing so, but Gasol did get it. He got some heat, but his heat was different. His heat, let me tell you, with Gasol, I'm glad you brought that up, truth over facts. And I'm gonna be totally honest. You 100% right. Gasol definitely got heat, but he got heat for a lot of reasons because it wasn't. He got heat because he's playing soft. People liked him. It wasn't trade him. When he got older and he's making all that money, they was like, yo, they got to trade him. But it wasn't noise. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. But you right. Gasol did get heat. I'm not saying nobody never got heat. I'm not saying that. But Gasol was playing soft and he played like he didn't care. He played that he didn't care. He wasn't going, he was the second best player and he's making a lot of money. And they felt that the money he's making, and the Lakers just gave him extension, and they were saying Lakers shouldn't have gave him extension, and he wasn't playing to his ability. He stopped caring. We even saw Andrew Bynum like get on him. Thank you. Look what my boy Wicked Jim said. Everywhere LeBron James went, it been problems. Everywhere. Everywhere. No, it been blamed everywhere he been. The GM been stupid. The coach has been stupid. The players been stupid. It always something. The general managers got blamed. They've been called dumb and all type of worse names. The coach has been called all type of worse names. And the players on their team. It's just the truth. It's the truth. Oh, I'm definitely celebrating. I guarantee you I'm coming up here. I'm celebrating. I might shed a tear. I might shed a tear. I'm not gonna lie. No, 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 no. Put them some shorts on. It's hot outside. You, if you want to wear long sleeve, give them some shorts. It's 94 degrees outside. Who this? Avery's? Nah, it can't. You have to understand. It's hot. It's burning up out there.
I picked that on eBay.
All right, well, I tell them pick something up. You want to wear sweatpants? That's on you. Get them some shorts. Yeah, tomorrow gonna be 100 degrees. It's 90 something. Who wears sweatpants? You have to be ahead of this stuff. I ain't wearing sweatpants right now. I'm not gonna see nobody. Got plenty of other days to wear that. You have nothing else to wear? Andy Rodriguez, he said this posted picture is 100 degrees. Where you at, Andy? What city you in, Andy? He said this posted picture is 100. He says 100. It might be 100 out here. I know it's supposed to be like 98, like late 90s. Late 90s right now. What city you in? Jersey. That's what I'm saying. I'm in New York. I'm in New York. He said it's 100 degrees outside. He in the same place where we at. And you want to wear them sweatpants? Like, I don't get it. He in Jersey. Greg Brown in DC 98. And that's what I'm saying. I'm in New York. Patterson, I'm 15 minutes in Patterson. Florida is 102. Like, come on. Look at where that was another day. It's hot outside. Hey, I don't like wearing tank top. I may have wear a tank top on today. Avery. Leave. Hurry up. Go get a go get you some shorts because it's too hot and ain't wearing no pants. Rasu says he in Jersey too. That's what I'm saying. I'm right. We got the same weather. New York, New Jersey, same weather. It may be 2 degrees what part. It depends what part of Jersey. But y'all right there, Patterson is right there. Yeah, but like I said, my battery. That's why I don't want to go too hot. But that's the thing. Oh, congratulations, bro. Bro's at his graduation looking at the Kareem report. He had his graduation. Thanks, bro. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I know it's hot outside. I know that for a fizzat. Tomorrow definitely gonna be 100. It's 100 outside right now. He said he just posted it, and it's not even 2 o'clock. 2 or 3 o'clock is the biggest joints. I lost a lot of respect. Stephen A. Smith said, "True, true." When he sat there and said that when Gilbert said the Scottie Pippen stuff. When Gilbert said that Scottie Pippen stuff, I lost a lot of respect for Stephen A. Because Stephen A. I expect Stephen A. to say something. Stephen A. old enough where Stephen A. Smith older than me, so he knew in real time. Nobody ever said that about him. And he talked about comparing Tracy McGrady. No, they wasn't. They said that, but they always gonna say stuff for ratings. But you know what I'm saying? Tracy McGrady blew a 3-1 lead and lost and was like, oh well, didn't even care. You know, pay him to some Kobe Bryant. Like, stop it. Stephen A. Smith stood right there. The guy, ESPN guys, definitely back in the days was better. He said, "Is it really that bad in Newark?" Yeah, Newark get it popping. It's getting, but they kind of cleaning Newark up though. They kind of like fix the Newark up. Newark got a lot of like nice little spots and stuff now. He said, "Best time of the year trades." Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Elder on later. I hope my drink be fixed. I got a lot of run around to do right now. Yeah, they do everything for views and stuff like that. But my thing is, people wants the truth more than anything. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. If I didn't have a channel, I don't it bothers me when I hear bullshit. That's why that just why when I did live, I was on live earlier. Once I saw they said my comment I was on the computer and they said my comment section wasn't going through. They said I couldn't get no comment section. I said I don't want to do live. I'm not doing. I need my peoples here with me. My peoples. Not that y'all have to agree with me because if y'all don't agree with me, I say my point. Y'all say our point, and not just that. We both say our points, and that be that. But I'm explaining to you why I'm saying these things. When people be like, yo, the hate on LeBron James is real. When they come to me, like I explain to you my problem with LeBron James. I just don't sit there. You don't hear me never to me say nothing about his game. You never hear me say LeBron is a bum. LeBron this. I don't talk about his game or his love for the game or just come with nonsense. When I'm talking about LeBron James, I'm talking is reasons and things like that. I'm saying about it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, T Mac had no heart. Come on. I like Tim Legler. I like Tim Legler. I like Tim Legler. I rocks with Tim Legler. But my thing, I feel I has to be real. Like person or not. Y'all saw me when it came out. I'm like, nah, Tatum better than Ingram. That pains me. It pains me when I had to sit there and say Michael Jordan's the best player in the NBA. I always went against that. When everybody was saying Michael Jordan best player in the NBA, I fought against that like tooth and nails. I argued down when they said Michael Jordan, but I had to come to a realization, say, you know what? And I start seeing certain things, and I had to drop my flag and say, he is. And it pains me. It pains me to say that. But I what I'm saying about LeBron, number one, it's hard, period. Not let's say if it wasn't LeBron James. Let's say if it's somebody else that's like Chris Paul, and Chris Paul is our second. Let's say if Lakers has somebody like, let's say it's not like LeBron James. Not let's say take out the drama and everything for LeBron James, right? Let's say still a player at no, put some White Sox on. Let's say besides that, let me go in there before you go in there. That's the bathroom. Let's say I don't know. I'm gonna try. At first, I have to see if he's free first, and have to see have to work out some kinks. But I will post on the community tab if it's a go. But let's say if LeBron James, let's say if it was a Chris Paul, and he's our upper echelon second best player on the team, and he making $50 million, and every year he putting up decent stats, but it's I know it's we still not winning like that, and it's really no real drama and stuff like that. But he every year not knowing what he gonna do, and knowing somebody at that age going to decline, it's going to happen. And every year is like, is he coming back? You can't build a team like that. So it's not personal on LeBron. Just a person at that age, that high echelon on the team. Now, it's one thing now, if he was like the eighth man on the team, okay, that's different. But a guy, a major piece like that, and making all that money, that I have an issue with that. So it's not just oh he don't like LeBron James. He makes a lot of money. One, any given minute he could decline, and then every year is like, is he playing? Is he not? You can't really build a team like that. He makes too much money. You can't build a team like that. And we all see in NBA it's hard to win on the fly. So I said to say this. I'll see you guys later. LBC ya.